Lauren the Storyteller.
My name is Lorraine and welcome to my chaos. I'm an artist, creator, and I like to speak about beauty, fashion, art, music, and film. This podcast is about analysis, reviews, my feelings, and a lot of improvisation. Welcome to my beauty chaos. And now, let's listen to today's episode. Thank you. I don't know about you. Oh, hello. Sorry, I forgot to welcome you on this platform. My name is Lorraine, and this is my podcast. And I hope we will have a good time together. My voice is hoarse, so a little bit sexier than usual. It's not it's not on purpose. I'm not trying to seduce anyone here. Kind of, but so I just wanted to do a quick review of a product I've found randomly while strolling in Marylebone. It's absolutely not random. It was very intentional. I just wanted to say that those reviews were inspired by the Beauty Me podcast. It's a beauty podcast that I absolutely adore. And I've had this idea of doing a podcast on beauty for the last year, if I'm being honest. Because I've been doing podcasting in French for like a good, 8 years. Wow, time flies. And then I landed on the Beauty Me podcast, and I love the host. I love the way she approaches things, and I love her ideas. And I had the idea of reviewing product, and I remember thinking, like, who is going to listen to a review of a product? And then she was doing that, and I ended up listening to that. So I was just like, yeah, this is an amazing idea. So full disclosure. I don't know about you, but I've recently got into skincare seriously. And by recently, I mean COVID, like a lot of people. What I mean by that is that I've always been taking care of my skin, but not for the same purpose as everyone. And, we always had in my family home a lot of different random products because my mom was always trying different things. And I grew up in France. There's a lot of, French skincare stuff. And apparently they're really good. So I never really questioned what was the purpose, what we was doing. I just would notice when it would tingle or it would burn me because my skin is extremely sensitive. I never grew up with acne, or so I don't have acne scars or hyperpigmentation. And I know a lot of people, and even some people that are close to me that I know struggle with that. So they've been into skincare for a long time. And for me, as long as in the end my skin looked good, I wouldn't really question what it was doing until COVID. What I mean by that is that, like, my real skin concern, I don't know about you, maybe that's your case as well. Like me, it's a sensitive girl podcast. Sensitive on all aspects, like life and creation and the skin as well. So basically, my skin concern is like eczema. I feel like I have a mixed combination skin, so dryness and also, my T-zone used to be very, 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 very oily, and then the rest of the skin would be very dry. So I'm guessing it's combination skin. Anyways. And then, as I started learning more about skincare for the last few years, man, my pores, gigantic. The texture is there during the winter. Sometime, especially during winter, it's very flaky. And I just guess, or, like iron deficiency is doing that. All of us anemic girl is trembling all the time. Like this is the type of shit I'm talking about. And no, I've realized I have not a lot, but some concerns that I need to address. And lately, when I was doing my makeup, maybe that's your case as well, it was cakey, and it didn't used to be like that. And I changed the products that I'm using, so I figured the product that I was using before was minimizing my pores, and they're not doing that anymore. So what's up? Why am I open like this? Like, why? What is going on? Anyway, so I ventured into a Space NK, And I said, I need something to minimize my pores. And this lady, so nice, so gentle, said, this is the pore minimizing toner from Biossance, a brand I think I've never heard of. I feel like it's, for us, you know, the grandmas, the aunties that are literal aunties. No, I'm kidding. And apparently it was formed in 2015 by a biotech business called Amyris. And the brand ambassador is Reese Witherspoon, which I had no idea. Like, she went from Clueless to Little Fires Everywhere and Biossance. She's truly amazing, this Reese. Reese. Such a beautiful name. Like, I really wonder what would be the equivalent of Reese in French. Résé. Apparently, this business, Amyris, they're really big on sustainability and clean chemistry, which is really good for me because of what I've mentioned about my skin being really sensitive. And it's really frustrating sometimes when, um, you want to indulge into the craze and the trends and everything, or you're really attracted by the marketing of a brand. Just like Fresh, for example. I love Fresh, and I've tried in a sample format their entire range, and all of them were tingling or doing something like someone who's cooking something spicy on my skin. Like, you get what I'm saying? In French, we say ça pique, ça pique. Am I going to transform this podcast into a French lesson as well? I feel like this would be fun. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to drop like random keywords in French. When you want to say that your skin is like tingling or there's a tingling sensation, ça pique. Third person, singular, ça pique. And there was only one product, and I just cannot remember what the product was. I think it was like a rose toner or something. That was the only one that wasn't that was good on my skin. It was the only one. And I felt so frustrated. I felt like it was a brand that could belong to my lifestyle at that period of my life. Like, you know, I was just at home, COVID, and I think maybe it was like 2021, and you know, just a regular job or jobless. I don't remember. Just a regular corporate job. Like, I was leading a very, very low creative, very soothing self care type of life, very elegant, and I felt like Fresh was the brand that I wanted to include in that lifestyle. Do you get what I'm trying to say? I sound crazy. And I just couldn't. I just couldn't. It's kind of like, to give you like a metaphor, it's kind of like those people who are lactose intolerant and they still want to drink du lait, so milk. They still want to drink milk, so lactose milk. Like, why would you do that knowing that your stomach is going to regret it? Well, you want to do it because you want to indulge in the craze, because that mocha chocolate latte looks really good, and because that coffee in the morning looks really inspirational. That's why you want to do it. And then you're just rolling on the floor trying to not destroy wherever you need to go after that. And you know what I'm talking about. It's the same type of metaphor. That's why with Biosense, it's really different from Fresh. But I feel like they kind of have the same target, the same aesthetic, like really put together. She knows where she's going. Above 35, kind of like snub nose, high chin. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Type of woman. I feel like you know what I'm talking about. Like, the packaging is really, you know, this very, very, very beige, almost white color. Biosense is written in golden, but not the flashy golden. The golden that is almost green with a hint of green, and the bottle is green as well, and the font is sans serif. Yeah, sound insane, but you get what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying. It's like, for me, it's like the Elizabeth Harden, Those brands, like you know what I'm going into. Anyways, there's Squalane and BHA in the toner, and it says on the bottle, after cleansing, use a cotton pad to press into the skin during the day, follow with sunscreen. And so far, it's been a week now. The pores are minimized, my friends. The pores are minimized. It's really good, and like there's a soft dryness of the skin. Like you can feel the, like you can feel the pores going. Do you get what I'm saying? And I think this is literally what I needed. To be honest, right now, I have it on my face right now. I haven't moisturized yet because I want to do another review. But it feels really good. And I kind of want to get into the rest of the line, the rest of the Biossance line, because I'm intrigued now. I'm intrigued. I didn't know anything about the brand. They were saying, as they said from what I've read, that they got inspiration from the indie skincare brand. And I think it's kind of interesting how those big corporations get, you know, they get inspired culturally by the indie scene. This is exactly what we've seen in makeup as well. And I feel like the combination of high investment in marketing and, getting inspired by the small scale indie brand is very interesting. So, just to give you a brief definition of what squalane is, just reading from the CeraVe website. Squalane is basically a natural oil and it can smooth and soften the skin. And as they said, they want to use natural ingredient in their skincare. And I think that's why maybe the price point is it's not that bad actually. We're not on some La Mer shit. Like it's really not that bad. It's really not that bad. I used the Kenzo toner as well. I used a lot of different toners for the last few months, actually. And to be honest, I'm really satisfied with this one. The website description says clearer and smaller looking pores can be yours without ever risking tightness or dryness. The secret is raw white willow bark, a powerful source of natural BHA, with multiple benefits: skin soothing, dead skin dissolving, and texture smoothing, which is exactly how I feel right now, if I'm being honest. They do mention that after 2 weeks, 100% agree their pores were minimized, and 97% agree their blackheads were less visible. When you age and you have black skin, like the blackheads it's just galore. It's just establish, property on your face. They're like, hey, what's up? We new in the neighborhood. Like it's kind of interesting. And I never thought I would have that on my face, and yet here they are, which I kind of like. Actually, it gives me decorum. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. And on their website, they still have the green packaging, the soothing vibes, those summery Mexico, bohemian, I'm kidding, type of vibe. But anyway, really, really enjoyed this product. Really enjoyed this product. I'll give you maybe I'll do a second review of the product and let you know if I'm disappointed or whatever. Well, if you enjoyed that episode, please leave me 5 star on Apple Podcast and on Spotify. If you're listening on YouTube, same. Give me a thumbs up, please, and leave me comments as well. It helps me going stronger and recording a lot more. All right. Well, you have an excellent day. Bye bye.
Lauren the Storyteller.